Hi, Steve McGee back in Parliament just to give a bit of a report back in regard to what we've been doing this week. Parliament's nearly finished for this week. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. Hopefully we'll be finished by 5:30, 6 o'clock. This week, just the bills that have been debated in Parliament. The domestic building bill was debated earlier in the week. The wage theft bill that's been debated yesterday and today, and I spoke on the wage theft bill in regard to employees being underpaid. And then there was also a bail bill, bail further amendment bill that was also debated this week. I did a members statement just to update people on the major construction of the Melton Hospital. And that major construction started about 3 weeks ago. And if you go down to the site, you'll see many excavators and much work going on down at that site. And that will increase over the next few months where they'll start to be drilling holes, pouring concrete, those sorts of things. So plenty of activity down at the hospital site. So go past and have a look, even though there's a big fence around it. Other things that have happened this week. Today we had a presentation by some doctors in regard to type 2 diabetes. Very interesting presentation, and the prevalence of type 2 diabetes and that it is reversible. And hopefully we'll have some information that we'll be able to circulate throughout the community. Also, we had a brain health presentation on Tuesday. Again, really interesting information, and again, hopefully we can circulate some of that information to the community to make sure that you look after yourself, you look after your brain. If you look after your brain, then you look after the rest of your body. Really important information from the medicos that came in on Tuesday, and other lived experience people telling their stories. The mighty Melbourne Vixens, who won the netball premiership only a week or so ago, they came into Parliament with their trophies. Fantastic team, fantastic young women, absolutely elite sports people, and it was great to see them in Parliament and receive the acknowledgement of their fantastic win in the premiership and their representation of Victoria. Again, they're just great ambassadors for this state. Last night we had the Indian Independence Day celebration. Dr. Sushil Kumar, who arranged that event and spoke lovely at that event. Many hundreds of people right across our community that were at that event at the exhibition centre. It was a great celebration of Indian Independence Day. And today it's Pakistan Independence Day. So congratulations to the Pakistan community also in the celebration of their Independence Day. And while I say that, we did meet with the new Pakistan Consul General for Melbourne. Was here today in Parliament, Wajid Hassan Hashmi. I did meet him a couple of weeks ago at a mango festival in Broadmeadows, but he was in Parliament today to catch up with us, and it was great to catch up with him today and some of the things that he's got planned throughout his community and the broader Victorian community. So it'd be great to work with him. The other couple of things that happened today, we had Optometry Australia in here a couple of times this week to meet with individual MPs, but also they had a presentation yesterday morning to talk about the prevalence of myopia, in particular within kids. And again, the more and more of these health presentations that we get, the more and more we'll be circulating information that hopefully we can prevent these disorders, but certainly early detection, so we can assist kids and individuals in regard to these different diseases, different disorders, whatever it may be. So we'll try and put out as much information as we can as it comes to hand. So we're waiting on Optometry Australia to provide some information to me, and I'll circulate it. And finally, I met up with a past colleague of mine, but the current Secretary of the Ambulance Union, Danny Hill, to talk about our wonderful paramedics, the great job that they do, some issues that they may have, the pressures that they're under. It's always great to catch up with Danny and his team to talk about his wonderful workforce, the paramedics of Victoria, and the great work that they do. And hopefully we'll be able to assist them and try and make some things better in their workday. But yeah, so that's it for the week, big week. About to finish in about an hour's time. And back in Melton tomorrow for part of the day. Got a couple of tours that I've got to do tomorrow, and in Melton next week for a whole range of issues and events. So signing off from Parliament. See you in Melton.
Just one more thing I need to add in a meeting I had this week here in Parliament was I met with 5 delegates from the AEU, the Education Union. So they were local teachers out of the Melton electorate. It was fantastic to catch up with them. There were delegates from a number of schools, Arnolds Creek, Amesbury, Strathtulla, and one teacher from Gisborne, and of course a union delegate. So it was terrific to talk to them about the issues that are affecting teachers, about school funding, and about their upcoming negotiations for wages and conditions. So our teachers do a fantastic job, and it was great to catch up with them, and no doubt we'll have some discussions with the Minister about the things that are affecting our teachers. Thanks.